Give a warm welcome for James Clark! I think whoever coined the phrase, "My future's so bright, I have to wear shades," didn't think about blind people. That actually went pretty good. The last time I told that joke, there was a blind guy in the audience, and he got really upset. And after the set, he came up to me, and he was furious. He was like, "How dare you? Do you know how many extra difficulties we have every single day?" And I would have responded, but I was too busy walking away quietly. So anyhow, I'm James Clark, or as I'm known in the green room back there, the giant old guy. But to feel younger, I recently went back to college, and people, yeah, woo me. People are always like, yeah, woo. Great job, you're bettering yourself. And I'm like, woo! I'm trying to hide from student loans from the first time. But it is cool because I'm still learning. Like the other day in my history class, I found out that our government forced Asian Americans to build our railroads. And that is so fucked up because there are so many races that are stronger. That's not racist, that's a compliment to the other races. If this whole gang thing, or if this whole school thing doesn't work out, guess what I'm gonna say next? If this whole school thing doesn't work out, though, I'm thinking about joining a gang. And it's not because I want to do drive-bys or I want to sell drugs or anything. I just really like it when me and my friends color coordinate. Hey, Kiko! Kiko! Hey! Hey, Kiko! Twinsies, dog! That's so dumb. But that's not real. That's not why I want to join a gang. I want to join a gang because I have a high school reunion coming up. And I want to have something cool to talk about. Like, oh my God, that's so cool. You're a senior partner at Goldman Sachs? Oh my God, me? I'm tripping with the Southside Locos. You better ask somebody. Stab, stab, blood, victory. The one thing I don't like about gangs, though, is I feel like on television, they're not portrayed very realistically. I feel like a lot of shows don't even care about portraying a real life on the streets. Last night I was watching an episode of Sesame Street, and it was like they weren't even trying. But I got a lot of beef with that show. First of all, how the fuck can letter E sponsor something? And nowadays, I don't know if you guys have watched in a while, but nowadays Cookie Monster can't eat cookies because that's a bad influence on children. Which seems a little odd to me because one of their characters lives in a fucking trash can. Which seems a little... Speaking of trash cans, I really love the show Intervention. Yeah, we got some other fans. Cool. And I watch it a lot. I watch it a ton. I love to watch it before class. I'll watch it late at night. I'll try and sneak some in when my girlfriend's not around. But the one thing I never could figure out is, like, how don't these idiots know they're on Intervention? Until my family had an intervention for my intervention watching. At which point I was just like the idiots on the show. Like, I walked into the room and I was like, oh, damn. What the hell? What the hell? I said hell a lot. That was how it went. I've got a lot of problems. I think my cat is gay. And that's cool. Like, I don't care. I mean, that's cool if my cat's gay. It just sucks because he's one of those sexually aggressive gay cats. Like, He's always walking around the apartment pretending he forgot to put on pants. He's got his tail up showing his B-star. Occasionally does that thing where he stretches his leg up way too high, licks his beanbag, but never breaks eye contact with me. This could be yours. I think it's a little bit worse too, because I'm afraid he thinks I'm gay because I own a cat. And I named him Captain Muffin Mittens. And I occasionally suck dudes' wieners. I don't really. My girlfriend really hates when I tell that joke to her grandparents. So for the last thing I want to do tonight is tell a little story. And although everything I've told you tonight is totally real, this one actually is real. So I have a friend from high school who is now the Parks and Recs manager of a small town. And, he just works with the Parks Department. And once a year they have a special needs home for mentally challenged people. And they do a project for him. So it's kind of difficult for him because he has to figure out something that 50 people between the ages of 18 to 30 with special needs can do. So he's like, well, I guess we can paint park benches. So he gets all the park benches together, gets a bunch of cans of paint together, and gets it all ready. So that morning, the group shows up in a giant bus, and there's 35 special needs people between the ages of 18 and 30, and no supervisor. So this guy, he has no background in social work, and he's not particularly suave at all. So he's like, well, I'm just going to make the best of it, just going to go for it. So it's like, all right, guys, here's what we're going to do. We got these paint brushes here, we got the paint over here. We're going to paint all these benches. Everyone is gun-ho, and he's like, thank God. Things going great. He's like, all right, everybody, pick your favorite paintbrush. Let's do this. Everyone's having a great time, except for one dude. And he's sitting on the bottom of a tree. He's just pissed. He's picking at the grass. He's punching stuff, and he's just looking foul. So my buddy is like, oh, God, I got to go talk to this guy. I don't know what to say to him. What if he has a medical thing? What if he has just an attitude problem? What am I gonna do? So he gains the courage and he walks over and he's like, hey pal, how you doing? Hey, did you not find one of your favorite paintbrushes? And the kid looks up at him and goes, I'm the supervisor. So my buddy felt terrible and he was like, oh crap, stab, blood, victory! I'm James Clark, thanks guys.